Hello everybody, I'm JackieKCooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of The Boys Season 2. Now I don't want to confuse you, but a few weeks ago I made a video about a view of The Boys Season 2. And that was just a view of it because I had seen 2, maybe 3 episodes, but I hadn't seen the whole series, so all I could do was just talk about what I'd seen early on. What Amazon Prime did this time is they released 2 hours of the second season, and then the next Friday they released an hour, and the next Friday they released an hour. I think we're on like the 5th hour, and there are 8 hours in all, and I've seen all 8 hours. And I have to say this, that it started out slow for me. There are no spoilers here. I don't want to worry about them and give anything away, but it started out slow, and I thought, where's the magic of this series, because it was one of my favorite series from a year ago, and it kind of crept along. It had too many scenes where people were talking about their relationships and this, that, and the other, and I thought, no, this is supposed to be action-packed, bizarre action, surprising events, that happen, things that you never saw coming, and that. And it's around the 5th episode that things take off, and whew, they fly all the way to the end of the series. Now, is it as good as season 1? Well, sometimes things look better in hindsight than they were, and maybe I'm just thinking it was better than it was, but I really loved it. I enjoyed this season too. I don't think it was as good as the first season. I still think that Jack Quaid's performance as Huey is the glue that holds the whole show together. He's just an everyman who gets caught up in this conflict between ordinary humans and the super, humans, like Homelander and Queen Maeve and Starbright, and just, I can't think of all the deep, or just a ton of them, who have super powers and can, fly through the air and, have like laser bolts coming out of their eyes, all this stuff. But then there's Huey, and Huey is just good old Huey, and he's loyal, he's faithful, he's true, he's brave to an extent, but he doesn't have any superpowers, and you can fill him with a good solid punch, but he's just the core of the show. And you've got Carl Urban in there, and you've got Anthony Starr, and Erin Moriarty, and people after people after people, but they are all good, and they all have their time. And in this season, it seems like all the main superheroes, or soups as they're called, get their own storyline. They all are enmeshed between them. But that's one of the good things, is that everybody gets their shot. The bad about the season is that there's still, even toward the end, there's too much talking about things and not enough action. But there are some surprises. I mean, there are some real surprises awaiting you if you're watching the series as it unfolds. And you're going to have a great time being shocked and delighted and everything else by what they've prepared for you on screen. This is a series that goes to the edges of what's allowed and puts one toe over the line. It always finds some way that it's going to have some scenes that are going to surprise you out of the whole thing. So it's on Amazon Prime. Look for my guy Jack Quaid. Look for all of the soups and the boys. And the conflicts that they have, and I think you're going to have a good time with it. So reach down there, hit the subscribe button. I want you to hear about all of the series that you can stream and watch and everything else. But for today, this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of The Boys.